Hey everyone, Fez here from Crypto Setups. Today I'm going to show you how to use PancakeSwap, an automated market maker that's built on Binance Smart Chain. Now, it's a very simple tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to swap between assets, how to add liquidity, how to remove liquidity, and finally a little bit about the info page. I'm also going to show you, if you can't find a token on PancakeSwap, how you can search for it via its contract address. Now, finally, what's great about PancakeSwap is because it's on Binance Smart Chain, if there's tokens that aren't listed on centralized exchanges, it's a great way for you to move money off a centralized exchange and purchase it on PancakeSwap for the market price and without any fees, additional fees that you may pay on Ethereum. So let's dive straight in. Okay, so here we are on PancakeSwap. And the first thing you want to do is connect your wallet. So let's do that. Use MetaMask, and I'll connect it to the account I want. Great. Now, you have different things you can pick. The two things we'll focus on is the trade, and then I'll just show you how you can look at some of the information sections. So what I want to do is, let's say you're on Binance Smart Chain and you want to trade some assets. So in this instance, I'm going to show you how to swap between two stable coins. So I've got BUSD and I want to swap this into USDC. So you can just type it. You can see it's not in the list, but it wants me to import it. In this case, I'm going to import it because I've done this before. I'm going to show you another quick trip after this trade is done to how you can if you can't find a token on PancakeSwap but you know it's listed, what is a way you can pull up the token via the contract address. So we'll come back to that. Now, to trade this, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to trade $25, and I'm getting a little bit less due to the swaps and fees, etc. And it seems like it's not at $1 at the moment on PancakeSwap. So as always, just like Ethereum, you have to enable the transaction and then you actually do the swap. So I'm going to enable the transaction. Excellent. And now I will swap. I'm getting it at this rate, so let's do that. So over here you can also see if you don't have it in MetaMask, for example, USDC, as you saw it was a thing. It was missing from my MetaMask. Let's just hit add USDC. As soon as I add that token, then I can quickly look at MetaMask and you will see that now I have USDC and I've swapped half of it to it. Great. So that's how easy it is to swap between assets. Now, I did tell you that I wanted to quickly show you if you can't find a token. So let's take in this example, you know DOT exists on Binance Smart Chain. So here you can see I have the Binance Smart Chain Explorer. So what you want to do is you want to find that contract. So I've got it here. I know this is the official token on Binance Smart Chain. As I can hover over here and copy the address and head on back to PancakeSwap and just paste the address here and it will find it. So if you go searching for DOT and it didn't load it up, well, when you paste this address, you can again hit import, I understand, and right away you'll see it should now load up with some information and allow me to trade. So if I wanted one, I'm currently trading at $7. Okay, so that's how you swap, or if you can't find it, you can find the token via the contract address. Now, another quick tip I wanted to show you is, say you have MetaMask. You know, when you move it into different chains that are compatible with MetaMask, what you want to do is you want to go into settings, and under experimental, you can use token detection. So when you switch this on, you can then come back to MetaMask, and now you can, when you click on import tokens, before it just, if you didn't tick that experimental option, you would just have to add a custom token. Now you'll be able to search for USDT, let's say, and then it will appear in your wallet. That's another way of adding tokens to your wallet, to MetaMask via Binance Smart Chain. Okay, great. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how you add liquidity to PancakeSwap. So in this instance, you may add it for many different reasons. Sometimes you want to take part in the farms that PancakeSwap have on offer, or some other incentives that protocols are throwing your way for supplying liquidity. and usually it entails you coming to PancakeSwap to add liquidity. So I've just done this swap, and what I'm going to do now is add some liquidity to the same pair. So head on over to liquidity, and here we go. We want to add liquidity. It's very, very simple. And I will pick BUSD and USDC. So in this case, when you're adding liquidity, it always has to be the same value on each side. So I'll start with the lower one, and it's telling me what kind of rewards are going on, but that's not why. I'm just showing you for the tutorial. Again, as usual, you have to enable it and then supply. Great, there was a slight delay there as you saw, so just be patient and it will update accordingly. Now let's hit supply. Now again, if you wanted to see the LP token in MetaMask, you could add this. I'm not going to do that. Now, if I come back here and click on liquidity, straight away you can see now that I've added liquidity, it's got a bit of liquidity in here. I can now go and add other tokens liquidity if I wanted to, or I can come here and remove the liquidity. So now that I've added it, next step, say 10 weeks has passed, you want to remove your liquidity. One thing to call out is make sure you understand impermanent loss and a few other things around providing liquidity. I'm not going to cover that in this tutorial. In this instance, it's a stablecoin pool, so unless there's some kind of depegging, it's pretty safe, although there's been a lot of depegging lately. So to remove it, all you do is click remove, max. Again, you need to enable it. Let's remove. Great, you can see it's there now. Overall, if you give this a moment, there you go. I've got my funds back. And that is how you swap to use PancakeSwap, or you add liquidity if you wanted to add liquidity. Now, the final part I just wanted to quickly go over, there's a whole other heap of stuff, NFTs, you can win. I'm not covering any of that. I just want to show you the info section. So the info section is cool if you wanted to actually look at what's happening with PancakeSwap. So you can see at the moment there's over, well, market's tanking, so 3 billion in liquidity, the overall volume in PancakeSwap. But on top of that, you could actually go and find your own custom pools to see how much liquidity is in them if that's what you're interested in. But this is a great stat page to look at, and you can drill down into pools and tokens itself. So again, this was just a quick tutorial around PancakeSwap. Hopefully, if you weren't sure, you've watched this tutorial and feel confident to use it. What's great about PancakeSwap is you can actually move your assets from a lot of the exchanges straight onto Binance Smart Chain and get access to a whole bunch of tokens that may not be listed on exchanges and projects you actually believe in. As always, not financial advice. Please make sure you're doing your own research. The goal here is just to show you how to use these different protocols. If you liked what the content I've shared today, please like, share, subscribe. That will be really fantastic. And as always, until next time, take care.